All right, let's dive into one of the most unbelievable, heart-stopping games of the entire Olympic hockey tournament. We're talking about a quarterfinal thriller between the USA and Sweden, where literally everything came down to the final frantic moments.
I mean, just think about that for a second. All the years of training, the weight of your country on your shoulders, and it all boils down to a single moment, a single shot. That's the kind of insane pressure we're talking about here. The absolute razor's edge between going for gold and just going home. You've got to remember, this wasn't just some game in the preliminary round. No, this was the knockout stage. It's simple. You win or you're done. For one of these teams, the quest for that gold medal was about to hit a brick wall. For the other, the dream stays alive.
So the matchup is set. The Americans are taking on the Swedes. We're talking about two hockey powerhouses here, and they're both staring at a spot in the semifinals. You could just feel the tension, the weight of this game, way before the puck even dropped.
Okay, so once the game gets going, Team USA doesn't waste any time. They get on the board first, and they grab that all-important lead. But scoring that first goal is one thing. Trying to hold on to it for the rest of the game, well, that turned out to be a completely different battle.
And here's exactly how it happened. It all starts with a shot from Jack Hughes. Dylan Larkin, who's parked right in front of the net, does an incredible job to get his stick on it, deflecting it past the goalie. Just a beautiful piece of teamwork, and just like that, the US is up 1-0. So after that first period goal, the game just turns into an absolute defensive grind. For the entire second period and deep into the third, the Americans are just clinging to that fragile one-goal lead. You can just imagine everyone watching that clock, and it's just ticking down so slowly. And a huge reason, maybe the reason, the US held that lead for so long was their goalie, Connor Hellebuyck. The guy was an absolute wall. Sweden was throwing everything they had at him, but he just kept turning away shot after shot. He was single-handedly keeping the Americans ahead in this nail-biter. And then, just when it felt like the US had done it, when that victory was so close you could taste it, disaster. Just absolute disaster. The whole feeling of the game, the hopes of an entire country, it all changed in a single instant. 91 seconds. That's it. That's all that was left on the clock. A minute and a half was all that separated the US from moving on to the semifinals. You could feel the collective breath being held by everybody watching. And then, the gut punch. Mika Zibanejad, he finds the back of the net for Sweden. The lead is gone. The crowd is silenced. With just seconds to go, this game is tied. And this emotional roller coaster is headed to overtime. So after that absolutely stunning comeback by Sweden, we head into probably the most intense 10 minutes in all of hockey. Sudden death overtime. The rules are simple, and they are brutal. The next goal wins, the game ends. Just like that. Now, for anybody who doesn't follow hockey that closely, this is what makes it so thrilling and so terrifying. There's no playing for time, there are no second chances. Every single rush up the ice, every shot, every save could be the last play of the game. It is pure adrenaline. And then it happens. Redemption. Out of the absolute heartbreak of those final minutes, a hero steps up. QUINN Hughes gets the puck, and he fires it home. The US wins. They win! From total despair to pure elation in a flash. What an unbelievable moment. And there it is, the final score, making it official. After all that drama, the United States of America punches its ticket to the semifinals in the most heart-stopping way you can imagine. So what does this incredible win really mean? Well, it means the journey isn't over, not by a long shot. The Americans have survived, they've advanced, and that dream of winning Olympic gold is still very, very much alive. Okay, so here's a look at the road ahead. In one semifinal, you've got the US taking on Slovakia, and in the other, oh man, it's a heavyweight fight between Canada and Finland. We are down to the Final Four, just 2 games away from the gold medal match. And this, of course, is the storyline that every single hockey fan is watching. With the US advancing and their biggest rivals, Canada, also moving on, the stage is potentially set for an absolutely epic all-North American final. And that really is the biggest question of all, isn't it? After a quarterfinal for the ages, could the Americans really end up facing Canada with Olympic gold on the line? Man, we are just gonna have to wait and see.